America, and welcome to the Glenn Beck program. Tonight, is there a Sharia threat to America? No, there's not. I guarantee you what you're going to learn tonight is going to open your eyes a little bit. For instance, are we, the American taxpayers, actually funding terror? Probably. Are we unwittingly contributing to the destruction of our own Constitution? Yeah. You know, what's amazing to me is that we have, we're good and decent people, and we try to be inclusive and try not to be hateful, but we're going to be remembered not as tolerant, we're going to be remembered as morons. We are taking our own country down. I showed you this before. This is a theory that soon as Tunisia happened on the 31st of January, I said, look out, Tunisia is going to be possibly the Archduke Ferdinand moment. Anybody remember me saying that? Did you think I was? I mean, it sounded nuts at the time, didn't it? It sounded like, that kid's Tunisia, Glenn, relax. And now look how it is spread across. And I said it would cascade and sweep the Middle East and begin to destabilize Europe and the rest of the world. The Wall Street Journal reported this week that, that yes, indeed, radicals, Islamists, communists, and socialists are working together in the Middle East. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but it's starting to happen. And we know that it's happening in the West, and we know that it's happening here in America. There have been arrests of people who are funding terrorists or working with terrorists, and they're from the American left. But tonight I want to show you something else. Tonight I want to show you a little bit of Sharia and some of the laws that are being passed here in America and what we're doing to ourselves. Sharia, every faithful Muslim, is obligated to wage jihad. Now there's a couple of two kinds of jihad. There's the, hey, look at me, I'm not a threat, jihad. And then there is the other jihad. The people will say that it's the jihad of the soul. There's a stealth or civilization jihad. The stealth or civilization jihad would be like the Muslim Brotherhood, although I contend that they're this one as well. We've shown you this guy before, Yusuf al-Qaradawi. This guy is the spiritual leader of the Muslim Brotherhood. Al-Qaradawi is rated the 9th most powerful Muslim on earth. And you might remember some of the lovely things he had to say about the Jewish people.
سلط عليهم طوال التاريخ من يؤدبهم نتيجة إفسادهم فأطلق رصاصة على أعداء الله اليهود.
But remember, Muslim Brotherhood, they're changed. They're not like that anymore, even though he's still their spiritual leader. There's something else that he has said that we haven't told you about yet on this program. He said it in 2006. He was talking to the BBC about charity in the Islamic culture. That's called zakat. Now, here are his exact words on the subject. Quote, I don't like this word donations. I like to call it jihad with money, because God has ordered us to fight our enemies with our lives and our money. Jihad with money. That's where we'd like to start tonight. Jihad doesn't always come in the form of a suicide vest or a plane being flown into buildings. There are also jihadists who are working to destroy America from within, through the economy and through other avenues like infiltrating the justice system or the media, Congress, American culture. It is game on. Financial jihad is being waged at this very moment against the United States and across the globe to the tune of $1 trillion. If you've ever heard the term Sharia-compliant banking or Sharia-compliant products, well, let's get into that a little bit. Sharia-compliant banking or finance is the practice of ensuring that all monetary matters are in full compliance with all aspects of Islamic law. Transactions must not involve products like pork or alcohol. They have to avoid interest and other things. But Sharia banking also involves charity or zakat. Remember what we just heard from Zarqawi. He likes to call zakat jihad with money. Why? Well, Sharia requires Muslims to tithe the percentage of money to charity. So Sharia-compliant banks and mutual funds are ultimately tithing to charity. Okay, this sounds fine so far, right? But which charities are the monies going to? Charities like Hamas or Hezbollah? Well, that's up to the Sharia banking advisors. Who is an advisor?